A prophet of Allah, peace be upon him. Muhammad Rasulullah, Muhammad Habibullah, Muhammad Rasulullah, Muhammad Habibullah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا Muhammad وعلى آله سيدنا Muhammad وبارك وسلم. Praise be to Allah, the merciful, the compassionate. All praises belong to Him. Peace be upon Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's topic is about free will. And we have choices to make. And if you remember, in the last episode, we talked about the Prophet of Mercy and why it is good to follow him. Now we are talking about that we are free to choose what we want to choose. God says in the Holy Quran, in chapter 18, verse 29, and say, the truth is from your Lord. Then whosoever wills, let him believe, and whosoever wills, let him disbelieve. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Now praise be to God that He gave us the free will and He gave us the choice to make. If you look in the creation of God, the prophets of God were the one who totally submitted to the will of God without any questions and without any doubts. And among us, we have a choice either to believe in God or to believe in His creation. Along with us, the jinn also have this free will and choice and choices to make. The rest of the creation of God doesn't have this choice. They are completely and totally in submission to the Creator. But like we said, we have the free will and we have to make our choices. We choose either to believe in God or we choose to believe in His creation. Some of us choose to believe in God and some of us choose to believe in His creation, and the rest of us choose not to believe in God. But when we say that we believe or we don't believe, that means that we have a certain belief. A belief that we believe in the Creator or a belief that we don't believe in Him. So there is no human that is living on this earth which can say that I don't believe. Now, when God created Adam, He commanded His creation to bow down to Adam. And as we know from the Quran and from our Prophet, that every one of them, they bowed down to Adam, except Iblis, who was a jinn. And the reason why he didn't bow down to Adam was that he argued that he is superior than Adam, because he is made from fire and Adam is made from clay. And since fire is superior than clay, so he is better than him. So what stopped him from bowing down or to listen to the command of God was his arrogance. So this is one of the blameworthy characteristics that we should try to get rid of, being arrogant. And when we understand that it is in our best interest that we believe in God and that we submit to the will of God, this is what is the test from God. So our life on this earth is a test from God to see what choices we make. And we have the free will to do that. So when we make our choice in believing God and in believing His messengers and following them, then our final destination would be heaven, and we will be living with the messenger, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And if we choose not to believe in him and follow him and make the choice of not believing, then our end will be in the hellfire. So, like I said, we have the choices to make, and we have to think over before we make these choices. Now, likewise, we are given the choice. The first choice was to believe in God or not to believe in God. The second choice was to believe in His books that He revealed. The third choice was to believe or not to believe in His messengers. And the fourth choice was to follow the religion that was revealed to the messengers or not to. Apart from this, we also have the freedom and the choice to choose good over evil, right over wrong, love over hatred, justice over injustice, peace over war or destruction, hope over despair. And if we go back and look into the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or all the prophets for that matter, we will see that they chose good over evil, they chose right over wrong, they chose love over hatred, justice over injustice, peace over war, and hope over despair, and many more things. So, if we make the choice of following the prophets, this is what we need to do. And if we desire, we can pick and choose our fight with human beings. But if we choose to pick our fights with our Creator and His messengers, then we will be at a loss. Oh, my brothers and sisters in mankind, what we need to do is take a break and ask ourselves questions like, what choices are we making? What are we choosing? Who are we choosing? Why are we choosing what we are choosing? Who are we trying to please by choosing what we are choosing? Remember that we are free to choose what we please to choose. And remember that every choice you make is going to affect you. So choose the prophets, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And remember always that you will be judged with the choices that you make. May God help us to make the right choices for you, for yourself, for your family, for your community, for your society, for your nation, and for all of mankind. May peace and blessings of God be upon Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Until next time, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The Prophet of Allah, Peace be upon him. Muhammad Rasulullah, Muhammad Habibullah, Muhammad Rasulullah, Muhammad Habibullah.